Can your landlord evict you whenever they want? The short answer is usually no. The long answer is it depends on so many factors that I could write a 3-hour long speech on. Many tenants think if a landlord says you have to leave by tomorrow, that's it, that's the end of the conversation. But that's usually not the case. Landlords have to follow a strict legal process. Usually that looks something like serving a legal notice to the tenant, giving them a required notice period, and applying to the courts for a possession order if the tenant refuses to leave. In many cases, the landlord can't just change the locks, remove your belongings, and force you out of the property without following this legal process. In fact, unlawful eviction is a criminal offense, and some tenants can also sue for damages in civil courts. Now, there are different types of notices, and the rules depend on things like the type of tenancy that you have, why the landlord wants possession, and if you as a tenant have breached any of your responsibilities, like not paying rent, for example. So the key point is your landlord doesn't get to skip the law because they own the property, and you also don't get to ignore legal notices because you don't want to leave the property. So if your landlord asks you to leave immediately, don't panic. Get legal advice and understand your rights before making any decisions. More often than not, the situation can be salvaged. Disclaimer, this is only meant for educational purposes and should not be taken as legal advice. As always, if you have any questions, contact a lawyer. I'll see you in the next one.